Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to iDevice Focus. In today's super exciting video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys top 5 best video editing apps for iPhone and iPad devices. I've personally tested thousands of different apps in the App Store, and these 5 video editors are, in my opinion, the best ones because they have no watermark, completely free, and super easy to use, and you have unlimited exports. With that being said, guys, without wasting your time, let's just dive right into this video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, I'm not going to give you guys a full in-depth tutorial or a review of a particular app. I'll just simply walk you through these apps and show you some of the best features in that specific app and how I take advantage of that app. By the way, it's not in a particular order. This is not from the worst to the best or in any order. It's just simply in a random order. So the first one in our list is called VN. Right here, as you guys can see, this is how the icon looks like, and it's completely free, available in the App Store. Let's go ahead and open this up. As soon as you open it up, this is how the application looks like. It's super easy, beautiful interface. I like that white minimalistic look. And the best part is that you have all these different already made templates that are easy to use and get started, so that way you don't have to start from scratch. For example, they have the Instagram Reels, all these trending Instagram Reels. You guys can take advantage of this. Instagram Stories, or if you want to create like a business style videos, you have also YouTube posts. You guys get the idea, a bunch of different templates to choose from. But let's say for the sake of this video, we're going to start a brand new template or brand new project, I should say. Let's go ahead and upload these 2 videos right here. As you guys can see, it just gives you a quick little tutorial of how to use this app, but I'm going to give you guys myself. Let's go ahead and delete this. Right here, as you guys can see, look at this timeline. So beautiful and clean timeline, in my opinion. So easy to use. You have a bunch of different settings in this, but we're going to start from the bottom. We have the filters, we have the trim. Right here, you can easily trim this, and then you have the effects, all these different effects. And this is one of my favorite features right here. As you guys can see, this is specifically why I use VN, to take advantage of these glitch, fuzzy. There's so many different effects to take advantage of, and their best part is that completely free. You don't have to pay for the VN Pro to use these. You can play around with all of these different effects, transitions, and take advantage of it. And over here on the right side, we have speed, volume, all these basic stuff, self-explanatory. The best part is that over here, as you guys can see, you can add any stickers, any subtitles, as well as tap add to music. I'm not going to use this VN app for adding subtitles because there is a better app that does subtitles, and it has an auto caption feature completely free, which I'm going to show you guys. Just keep on watching this video. Right here, as you guys can see, you can extract audio. It does have an auto caption as well, but it doesn't do that well of a job, in my opinion. Nonetheless, this is how it looks like. Once you're done, it's super easy. You can just gonna export, and then over here we can do auto export, or we can do manual and change up all the settings. I'm just gonna do auto export this and give it a few seconds, and it's super fast. Once it's done, it's gonna automatically save this to your photo library, so you can just find that in there. But nonetheless, great app. Go ahead and try it out. You can also share to any of these social platforms right away from here. But moving on, the next app that we have on our list is called Ccut or Ccut, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Right here, as you guys can see, and this is by far the most popular app, and there is no surprise why it's popular. As soon as you open it up, this is how it looks like. Again, very minimal, beautiful, minimalistic design. I love this app. Use this pretty much for all my social content. If you go ahead and open up new project, upload your footage right here, as you guys can see. Again, beautiful timeline, a lot more cleaner, and you have a lot more space, as you notice, to work on Ccut than VN, which is really cool. You can easily trim, you can do basic stuff, you can split, you can add speed, you can change the speed, you can do animations. You have a bunch of different animations, but these are unfortunately the pro. These are the free ones right here. Free ones are decent, but not my favorite, to be honest. They've made so many of these were free, but they made it in the pro version, which is again really sad, but it is what it is, guys. This is how it looks like. You have the camera tracking, my favorite feature. You can do tracking. Another favorite feature is text to speech. You can make it say anything you want in your text. You can choose from a bunch of different voiceovers. How you do that is very simple. You can go ahead and go to text, and then you have auto captions. Again, this is the app that I use for auto captions. Really good. It rarely does any mistakes, in my opinion. It does a really good job. And if you want to do auto lyrics, auto captions, text template, text to image, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Right here, as you guys can see, once you add a text, now you can choose the styling, such as fonts. We have a bunch of different fonts to choose from. Over here, as you guys can see, let's say I choose this one, then let me make it smaller. And now if I want to do that text to speech, right there, as you guys can see, completely free feature. You can choose from a bunch of different voices. If I choose go to English, right here, bunch of different voices, but these are the trending ones. But you guys get the idea. This is it for this feature, but it has a bunch of different features. One of them is auto cut. It can actually cut the background and you can use it as a green screen. This is one of my favorite features. So 3 features: auto caption, text to speech, and auto cut. These are my favorite features on CapCut. But once you're done with the edit, you can simply click on that and it's going to export it. You can choose the settings. If I go back to it, you can choose the setting over here. You have the resolution, you have the frame rate, code rate, all those beautiful stuff. You can also export it as a GIF if you want to do that, or GIF, however you want to pronounce it. Just give it a few seconds. It's also very much optimized for iPhone and iPad devices. As you guys can see, it's buttery smooth, exporting at a very fast speed. But once it's done, it's going to automatically save it to your photo library as well. But you guys get the idea, guys. This is it for the second app. Go ahead and try it out if you haven't already tried it. But the third app that we have on our list is called Video Leap, and this is how the icon looks like. Beautiful icon, completely free, available in the App Store as well. Go ahead and open this up. This is how the app looks like. Go ahead and accept and continue. You can choose whichever applies to you. I'm just gonna say I edit for personal use, basic editing, and then skip this part. You guys get the idea. It's gonna customize it based on the answers that you give. Once it's done, it's gonna try to push and upsell you on that pro version, but you don't have to obviously buy the pro version. The free version will get the job done, because if certain features are paid on this app, you can use the other apps that I shared in this video, and I'm gonna be sharing in this video later on, to combine 2 apps so that you don't have to pay for one app. You can use features from different apps for completely free, which is, I think, the ideal way to use these. And again, beautiful user interface. You have all these different templates, and it has a lot more templates in my opinion than the VN, a lot more trendier. They update it a lot more frequently. This is how it looks like. You can also create content just by clicking on here, add right here, as you guys can see. Go ahead and add it. Simply you can name your project, or it's going to be the date. You can do full editor, or you can do auto edit, and this is my by far the best feature that I like to use this for. Auto edit does a really good job of editing. If I just click on auto edit, it's gonna go ahead and auto edit it. Look at this. I can choose from different sounds. You guys get the idea. The auto edit feature is, I think, by far the best feature of this Video Leap video editor. But just to show you guys the full editor as well, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna switch to full editor, and let's say I want to edit for YouTube. Click on continue, and boom, just this is how it looks like. Super clean user interface. I can add text simply just by clicking here. I can say just like that. I can change the font. Click on the font. I can choose from many different fonts that are available. Let's say I want to do this one. I click on this, and that's it. If I'm happy with the result, as you guys can see, this is how it turned out. Very stylish, very cinematic shot with that font. It looks really clean. You have the overlay feature on the bottom. You have audio. You have the filters, effects. In the effects, you can find some beautiful effects for completely free. As you guys can see, amazing effect you guys can take advantage of. This is one of my features besides the auto edit. I like to use this feature, all these effects, especially the stop motion one. You see that beautiful edit. It gives that cinematic, that retro vibes in my opinion. But you also have a bunch of different filters, or jitter I should say, intensity, blur. You can specifically edit that effect. If I scroll to the right again, we have the effects layers right here. As you guys can see, we have a bunch of different effects layers, but most of them are completely available for pro version, so I don't like to use that much. But you have the ability to change the speed, all that basic other stuff that you guys can play around with. But you guys get the idea. Once you're done with the project, you can go ahead and click on this export, and then over here you can share this also as a template, and so that way other people can use this. And if you want to export it right here, as you guys can see, you can choose the different exporting settings right here. It does have a watermark, but the best part is that you can easily just use it, position it in a way right here, as you guys can see, position it in a way like this, and that way if you export, Made with Video Leap will be on the bottom. Go ahead and save this. Once you save it, I'm going to show you guys how to go through that watermark. It's pretty simple right here. It just saved it in my photo library right here, as you guys can see. It has that Video Leap. What you're going to do is go ahead, click on edit, crop, choose right here, click on this, and then choose 16:9, and then simply scroll in just like that, and boom, you have no watermark right here. As you guys can see, you have that full video without any watermark. How cool is that? But this is it for the third app. The only downside of that is that it has a watermark, but there is a way around it. You guys get the idea. Go ahead and try it out and let me know what you guys think. But moving on, guys, the fourth app that we have on our list is called Inshot. This is another famous one, Inshot, and there is no surprise why it's famous, because it is completely convenient and easy to use, completely free. Go ahead and open up and import your footage right here, and this is how it looks like. I love the user interface. It's very easy and beginner friendly. I think this is perfect video editing solution for 99% of the people out there who are beginners, who are business owners, who are just starting out on social media. This is a really good app because it gives you a bunch of different features for free, and it's super easy and accessible. You have over here, you have the different stickers to choose from. You have the text. You can add any text that you want over here. A bunch of different options when it comes to text. You can also auto generate captions, but I believe this is only available for the pro versions, so that's the only thing. But let's go ahead right there. As you guys can see, you can unlock this on a free trial, but I don't recommend, because you have the free free option to do this on Ccut. Why pay for this app and, you know, bother yourself? This is what I meant by using different apps to go through different features so that you don't have to pay for one specific feature, because you can use other app to bypass that and get that feature basically for free on the other app. And this is a beauty about competition. But you guys get the idea, guys. This is how it looks like. You have the pre-cut, you have the split, you have the delete button, volume, as well as the animations. You have a bunch of different animations, but most of these animations are pro, so this is the only thing. But for the basics, just splitting, trimming, cropping, all that kind of stuff, this is, I think, the best app because of ease of use and how convenient it is. Once you're done with this app, this is how it looks like. You're gonna click on export. You have the resolution, frame rate, format. You can play around with this, and the beautiful thing is that it also shows you the estimated size based on the settings that you choose. For example, if I reduce the size to 720, can I get lower? If I increase it to 4K, obviously it's gonna get a lot more over here, as you guys can see. But this was shot in 1080p, so I'm gonna leave it at 1080p. Click on save and give it a few seconds. How smooth is this? And this is the best optimized app, video editor app for iOS devices. And obviously after you export, it's gonna have an ad just like this. But if you edit in airplane mode, you're not gonna have ad because you have no internet connection, but automatically saved it in your photo library. But that is it for the fourth app. Go ahead and try it out and let me know what you guys think. But moving on, last but not least, we have the last app, which is called Splice. This is how it looks like. Go ahead and bring this to the home screen. Go ahead and open this up. As soon as you open this up, so this is how the app looks like. You have quick actions such as merge, speed, trim. Go ahead and click on YouTube, create. It has less customizability because of how much they try to force that pro version, but this is how the app looks like. You have very minimal options. You have the media, text, audio, overlay, and effects. If you go to effects, video effects, these are some of the effects. But as you guys can see, I like to use this specifically pixelate. Whenever there's a blur, I like to use this pixelate feature. You have also glitchy. I like this one as well. Retro, over here in the retro, we have only one. Motion, but you guys get the idea. This is what I meant by having limitations, but nonetheless, it has some really good selections. And then once you're done, then you can export it like this. It's going to give you the option to do ultra 4K, but it's again not possible because it's in the subscription version. But you have that 1080p, 30, 60. You guys get the idea. I'm gonna export it at 30, and boom, just like that, it's gonna export it and automatically save it in your camera roll. But nonetheless, guys, this is about it for this top 5 best free video editing apps for iPhone and iPad devices. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys learned something new. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe down below for more tech videos just like this one. And also, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up because it really helps the YouTube algorithm to promote us to new people and we can grow on this brand new channel. Thanks again for watching. Catch you guys next one. Peace.